Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. And today I'm going to give you 7 simple steps in order to participate in EB-5 program, a large investment program that's going to give you a green card. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your EB-5 case. Let's go. Alright, and you guys know the drill. Smash that like button to give me some love, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel because this is the best YouTube channel among other immigration attorneys. So make sure you watch every my video if you're the one who is talented, who has business or investment, and you want to use that to come to the States. Alright, today I'm going to be talking about 7 simple steps of how to participate in EB-5 program. And step number 1, you have to choose the immigration attorney who is going to guide you throughout this process because it's going to take some time. Alright, Stanislav, you're probably going to say that we need to hire you because you're the best, right? Well, I think that, but I'm not going to say that. But what I want to say is to make sure that you choose the attorney who is not only knowledgeable on a topic, not only who has been doing this for a while and know the intrinsics of these programs, but also the one who has the proper business processes laid out for the process. Also who has the great communication tools between the clients and attorney. And also who has the proper vibe for yourself, right? And I think the vibe, the energy is very important. I'm the one who measures everything in energy. I can say a good vibe or a bad vibe. I trust my intuition, I trust my feelings. So I think this is very important. But also make sure when you choose your immigration attorney, ask that person how many cases they filed for EB-5, how many projects they know. Just ask them questions, ask them about their license, ask about the state where they're licensed. Ask them if they ever got disciplinary actions against them. This is very important also, but also ask them how we're going to communicate during this long process, because be ready to spend 2 years with this attorney. How fast do you answer the emails? Do you have any other tools to communicate with me? Do you have a team who's going to lead my case? And of course, and feel the vibe. I think this is very important to make sure that you like the energy that's coming out of this person. Maybe this is a little bit esoteric, right? But hey, it is what it is. We're all made of energy. In my case, we do have all the process laid out for our clients, be they for the regional centers, the passive investment, or be they for their own startup, for the active investment, right? We have the process laid out, the deadlines, what we're doing now, what we're doing tomorrow. I have a strategy laid out for you in the beginning of the case. Most importantly, you have the team who's attached to your case. You have a team of 5 to 7 people who have their own roles in this process, and you have all these people working on your case. And very important, the communication. In my case, we don't communicate through emails, we don't communicate through phone, we communicate through online messengers that you have your own group, and any time of the day, of the week, of the night, you can always send a message, you can always ask a question, and you will be sure that within 24 hours your question will be answered. And in many cases, your question will be answered immediately. This is the process that I have, and make sure that the attorney you're working has some type of process, and don't be shy to ask those questions because you're gonna pay a lot of money for this process. I charge $30,000 for the passive investment, and I charge $40,000 for the active investment. So make sure you spend that money right. Step number 2, select a regional center if it's a passive investment, or select the project that you will be scaling and evolving. This is the active investment side, and you have to make sure that you will be able to create 10 jobs if it's your own business. In case of the passive investment, you basically give your money, you add $100,000 to the so-called regional centers. Those companies, usually developers, they accredited by the United States government, and they have the right to take your money basically in exchange for the green card, right? And although it's called investment, basically it's a mid-term loan to those companies. It's a refundable loan. You will be able to get it within 5 to 7 years, depending on the regional center, right? So if it's your own project, that's easier, right? Because you know what you're going to be doing. You will be giving me a business plan, or I'll be giving you the contacts of the professionals who's going to help you with the business plan, and I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on with your project, and I will be able to assess it. If it's a regional center, I have a process where I create a short list of the best regional centers at the moment when you hired me. And I will be arranging the meetings with the representatives of those regional centers, and they will be presenting the projects to you. And after we have maybe 3 to 5 meetings like that, you need to choose, or you can say, Stanislav, I know about this project. Can you please do due diligence on that? Can you analyze it and give me more information? Yes, of course, we can do this. So once you choose your project, then we completed the second step. Step number 3, and it's a combination of 2. That's the origins of the funds. Show me that your money is clean. This is one of the most important criteria. And make that investment. So at step number 3, and it kind of starts a little bit earlier than the number 3 priority. It starts from very, very beginning. But step number 3 is the time when I actually work with the documents. So show me how you made that money. Show me how you transferred that money from the source that you made it. Show me that you paid the taxes on this money. So this is the simple 1, 2, 3 process, which may take a couple of months to accomplish, right? So this is very important because this is the reason why your petition could be denied. So we take this very serious, and we do a really good work finding the best way to show that you made your money legally. Once we pass that, make your investment. So if it's a regional center, it goes to the trust account of that center, the escrow account. If it's your own company, transfer it to your company, right? Transfer it to your business account. Spend some money on certain things. Have an office, have maybe some furniture, just create the infrastructure for the future growth. Step number 4, filing your I-526 petition. And this step is completely on my company, on my team. We're going to fill out all your petitions. We're going to prepare your file. It's going to look like this. It's going to have 1,000 pages. The biggest case that I filed in my career was 2,000 pages. It was really 2 huge piles. We had to call the special person who came with the equipment to transport this paper to the post office, so it's delivered to the USCIS. But we take this part on ourselves, and it's going to be me who's going to be sending this case to the USCIS. Number 5, and this is a very important step, because if you are here in the United States of America, you will be able to ask the government to wait for the decision on your EB-5 petition, and meanwhile be able to work and travel while you wait, right? Because the process could be from 6 months once we get the expedited process for the program, and it should happen sometime in 2023, or it could take up to 2 years, 2.5 years. We don't really know how fast USCIS is gonna go over those documents. So it's important to understand that you have that option to adjust your status in the USA if you are here at the time of filing. And the second option is just to wait outside of the US, to go through the consular proceedings. That again could take from 6 months, it could take to a couple of years, right? We don't really know. Step number 6 is getting your temporary conditional 2-year green card. What's the condition for this green card? Well, basically creating those 10 jobs that I mentioned before. If it's an active investment in your own company, show to the government in 2 years after your first green card that you created those 10 jobs. If it's a passive investment, you don't have to worry about the jobs. They are created by the regional center. That's their responsibility, and that's what they're going to do. I don't remember any good project from regional center that was not able to create those 10 jobs. And step number 7, the final step when you file Form I-829 to remove the condition, the 2-year condition from your green card, and get that permanent green card after showing that the jobs were created, and now you can be free There is no immigration laws that control you. The next step is to get your American passport in case you want to do this. In 5 years after getting your first green card, the conditional green card, 5 years after that, you will be able to file the paperwork for your American passport in case you lived in the States for 2.5 years for the past 5 years. This road from when you start and when you get your passport may take 5, may take 7 years, may take 9 years, depending on the country where you're from, depending how fast you work, depending which way you go, passive, active. There's a lot of things going on here, so make sure you understand all the details that I mentioned. If you think that you qualify for either active or passive investment for EB-5 program, you can get a free evaluation of your case. How to do this? Real simple. Go down below this video, find the link in the description and click that link. It's going to transfer you to another website where you will be asked certain questions. Make sure you give me the best answers you can. And I will analyze your answers and give you the free analysis if your case is good or not. And if I see the potential in your case, I will invite you to the immigration planning, the process where I will build the strategy of filing your case. Alright guys, smash that like button if you like my content. Subscribe to my YouTube channel because it's important not to miss those 2 videos I release every week. Also subscribe to my English TikTok and my English Instagram. I post very good material there almost every day. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, the lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.